well, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, President, ladies and gentlemen, I really enjoyed that citation. You know, I read it 3 times and I was very pleased. I then showed it to my wife, who read it slowly and looked increasingly puzzled and said, I wonder if they've got the right person. It doesn't sound like you to me. And that's after 55 years of marriage, Aaron. It's a great honor to be awarded this Honorary Doctorate of Science degree by SNU, and a particular privilege, Chancellor, to receive it from you personally. Shiv, your achievements in the world of engineering, computing, IT, and business are legendary, and deservedly so. They've contributed magnificently to India's prosperity and well-being, as well as its global reputation in the field of high technology. Even more remarkable is the way you've dedicated the fruits of your success to giving others opportunities to succeed through the schools you've founded and through this university which bears your name. It's still a young institution, but it is already building an enviable reputation both in India and internationally. It's evidence of what most of us have always known. When Shiv's in charge, things happen. With your vigorous leadership, and that of your academic colleagues too, I know it will reach greater heights still, so that a degree from Shiv Nadar University will be one of the highest and most sought-after qualifications a young person can earn. And on a personal basis, Shiv, it's a delight to receive my degree from someone whom I admire so much and am so proud to claim as a friend, despite my unforgivable lack of interest in cricket. I have to confess, you know, that I'm an improbable recipient of a Doctor of Science degree. I am almost certainly the only person in this hall who never studied, even for 1 hour, any of the sciences in the whole of his school and university career. And that tells you a lot about the British education system when I was growing up. If you want an expert in Latin verse or classical Greek poetry, I'm your man. Though there was never much of a market for that, but science a blank. That may be a shameful fact, but thank you for awarding me an honorary degree all the same. As you heard, I spent a substantial part of my career working for British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, who was herself a scientist, and who used to say pityingly, Charles doesn't do science. I survived all the same, and I had the privilege of working for her for nearly a decade, during which I met and worked with some of the greatest figures of late 20th century history. President Reagan, President Gorbachev, Mr. Deng Xiaoping, Nelson Mandela, as well as 2 close friends of Margaret Thatcher, Mrs. Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi. Margaret Thatcher and Indira Gandhi developed a strong sense of solidarity as the only 2 female world leaders at the time, even though they disagreed on almost everything. But for most of you graduating today, the 20th century is already ancient history. So let me direct my final words to you and your future. When you look back at your time at university, I'm sure you will remember days when inspiration and ideas were elusive, when facts just wouldn't go into your minds or answers come out. Then, with the approach of final exams, the adrenaline started to flow, and miraculously, the results poured forth. Today, with your graduation, your hopes and ambitions for the future are set free, and there's no limit to what you can achieve with the marvelous education you have received here. Just remember this: the future of India is not written in the stars. It's written in each and every one of you. So go out from here and make it happen. Thank you.